We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. A few short moments ago, these two teams made their way out of the Levi's Stadium tunnels, and the noise level in this place was deafening. They're set for football as the 49ers get ready to do battle with the Indianapolis Colts. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. This is Jonathan Taylor, and he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down. This defense for the Niners, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field. Very few missed tackles on tape that I saw last game. This team does a nice job of getting their opponents on the ground.
Three yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he gets this one just shy of the 40. They'll mark him down at the 39. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has 3 options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
As a general rule, the triple option at the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. And what I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football off a triple option, you've actually called that play.
First and 10, Taylor now. And he'll muscle his way up to the 43 for a pickup of right around 5.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
Check 3, check 3, check 3. He's coming, double up, double up. He's coming, double up. 25, check 25, check 25.
Now a give to Taylor. And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. Call it a gain of 4 there, so it sets up a big play here. 3rd and a yard.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
On the carry, Shaheen. And able to pick up the first across midfield to the 47.
3rd and 1, who you going to call? Not the scat back. You go with the big man. Hand him the ball and let him get upfield and pick up a first down.
All runs on this drive so far. It's 1st and 10.
Hey, switch gears, switch gears.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And that'll be incomplete. We do have a penalty flag down, however. Let's see what that's about. So they saw the contact before the ball arrived. Penalty flag for pass interference.
And trying to avoid pass interference is so difficult. You're trying to slow down these skilled receivers, and somehow, some way, they make plays on the football, and sometimes you're there too soon.
From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Hey, check 24, check 24. Cougar 19. Check the backer, check the backer.
Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Set a tone, fellas. Let's set a tone. Check, check, check. 60 Bison, 60 Bison, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick. Hey, check Mike 57, Mike 57. Who that?
He'll drop to throw. And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down.
And let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
Here's the 7th play of this drive. This is 3rd and 4.
Check Mike 34, Mike 34. Hey, man. 1, 2, 60
Now a handoff. Taylor with it. And he gets the 1st down here as he's taken down at the 24. If you make the stop there, maybe you hold them to 3 on this opening drive. They didn't get the stop.
Yeah, a new set of downs now. Now you're worried about, just as you pointed out, not just giving up 3, possibly giving up 6. Let's see what they decide to do here because they've got to change up what they have been doing. It hasn't been working.
Watch QB drop. 70 Lion. Deuce, 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 deuce. Mike, check, 59, 59. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. Rocco 80.
They'll run with Taylor. And he is brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up 2nd down.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. He'll look to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he will not make it back to the line of scrimmage as he's going to be taken down. It's a loss of a yard, so they'll wind up crediting him with a sack, and it brings up 3rd down. It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down. They'll set up to throw. This is caught. Touchdown. Michael Thomas with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. Extra point by McCann, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Switch it.
Naeem Hines, his first carry. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
They'd love to just strike back with a touchdown right here, and if it's a long play, so be it. But the main goal, get a couple of first downs, run some plays, run some clock, allow their defense to get a chance to catch their breath, settle down, and relax a little bit after they just gave up a score.
Second and 7.
Check 50. Switch.
And he finds Howard complete. Now, Charles, what's the mindset here offensively? You gave up a touchdown pretty quickly. Would it have changed if you had gotten a stop and it would be 0-0 right now, or no?
I wouldn't think so. I think in most cases, just down a touchdown, we're just getting started here. It should be a long way to go. You think to yourself, stick with the game plan, all the things you worked on in practice. But you have some teams that when they get down, their natural tendency is to aggressively strike back. And let's see if they want to get outside of the game plan we expect and try and be aggressive on their first series.
And he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. Second down.
I know we can't hear what's going on in that huddle right now, but I'll guarantee you at least one offensive lineman is saying, my bad, we simply couldn't move them off the line of scrimmage. We've got to do a better job trying to root those guys out of there.
Check three. Hatch it. Hey, go steal. Watch the edge. Steal, black. Jet, ready.
From the 38, Lance. The first catch of the game for George Kittle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
41's the mic. Check 41. Rip right. 41 mic.
They fake the handoff. Now Lance taking a shot for Samuel. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try and throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10.
58, right over there. Yeah. Mike, 58, right there. Hey, 58 is the mic.
The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Second and 10.
Yellow. Get your swerve on. Mike 8. Bound to lose one. Black Ultra. Mike 8. Hey, I'm coming after you. Mike 8.
Shotgun now for Lance. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
And you just know when that play call came in, their eyes lit up because anytime you get a chance to take a big shot downfield, that's a lot of fun, and they missed an opportunity.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10.
Mike 8. He can't hang. He's not going to get me. Watch the strike.
Again, it's Lance. That ball nearly intercepted, but he could not hang on. Oh, pick there certainly would have been nice. Instead, at least it'll be 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. And a bit of a mistake there. This is well into the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive that got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurtling through them.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Check, crunch, crunch, crunch. Check, check, lucky, lucky, lucky. 59's Mike, 59's Mike. Check, check.
The give to Taylor. And this is going to be a Colts first down as the tackle made at about the 43-yard line. Consecutive plays now where that offensive line has really created a lot of space.
And we've seen the confidence rise, haven't we? It borders on arrogance now, and that's that good arrogance, believing you can run the football whenever you get good and ready.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down.
Let him know, let him know.
On the handoff, Taylor. 57 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
Well, I think after that run, the defense is getting back in the huddle and looking at each other and maybe starting to question their confidence a bit. They gave up a significant run, 6 yards, and now you're saying to yourself, how do we stop them, and do I have enough confidence to make a play?
2nd and 4. Flush to his right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Well, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
The Colts on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. On the handoff, this is Taylor. And he's going to have a first down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Just about every coach we talk to says the crowd shouldn't affect us. That shouldn't be an issue. And then the next breath they talk about taking the crowd and taking them out of the game by picking up first downs and keeping them at bay. I think we just saw an example of that there, didn't we?
Important to do, especially early in the game like they have. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Whip, 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 whip. Watch the whip. Let's go, hey. Go, Mike 34, Mike 34. Here we go, here we go. Switch, switch, switch. He's coming, he's coming, he's coming. We got double up, double up. Check the hot read.
Now Taylor. Taylor's got the first down and more. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Gosh, on this drive alone now, he's over 50 yards rushing.
What's that old expression they like to use? He hung half 100 on him. That's what he's getting done, and he and his offensive line mates, they're having a ball right now. And I know people are screaming, you got to be more aggressive on defense, better play calling. They need better execution. They need guys who will step up and make a big hit.
34's a Mike, he's coming. Check him, check him.
They run on first down with Jackson, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Well, they've had success on the ground on this drive, and that makes the defense more... likely to overcommit to stop the run as they did on that play. But keep in mind, it makes them susceptible to play-action passes as well.
Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11.
Let's see what you got. 50 seconds. Mike, 50 seconds. All right. Here we go. Let's go, D. Let's go.
Taylor. And he's going to have this pretty close to a first down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 20-yard line. 89 yards for him on the ground so far tonight as he has been terrific in this first half. The Colts on 3rd down. A perfect 4 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 2. Now the Colts going to burn the 2nd of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. They're trying to keep the drive going. This will be play number 8. It's 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for the first with Taylor. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15.
Well, someone's been having a good game so far, and you know something? A lot of it's been power running. They decided to turn him loose again on 3rd down, didn't they?
They did indeed. He delivered the tough yards.
Let's go.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Let's go, defense. 60 Bison.
Running with Shaheen. He will push his way down to about the 14.
That's someone who's pretty happy right there. That's the defense coordinator. Body after body getting to him before he can get started.
Still 9 remaining on 2nd down.
SOS.
Now back to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. Give him 9 on the play, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, here's Taylor. And he takes it in for a Colts score. Jonathan Taylor with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. Extra point by McCann, up and good, and it's now 14-0. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. Right after the touchdown to extend their lead, now maybe opening the door a little bit there by allowing starting field position at the 40. So good starting field position for him here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. This is Hines. And he takes it past the 45 and down at the 46. 5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. 2 minutes to play, first half. It's 14-0. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL.
Mike 35.
2nd and 5 now. Lance. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass.
We want it. Come to my world. He's checking.
And now we're going to get a timeout here called by the defense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down.
10 cycles. Kill. Smash. Kill. Turn up. Check yellow. Check 13.
To throw, it's Lance. He'll let one go deep for Howard. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up 4th down. Here comes the 49ers punter now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
And quick throw here, that's complete. And this will leave them a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on 1st down. So they will accept the penalty and move forward. So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer.
36. 19, 18.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. This is complete to Michael Thomas. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the 1st down completion.
8 yards on the pickup brings up 2nd and 2.
Ready, break. Mark 57. Panther 60. Panther 60. Jack 31. Dragon 60. Go.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And they'll be inside the 35 now at the 34-yard line. 106 yards rushing for him here as he starts to close in now on 1,200 yards for the season. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Now Jackson takes this to the 32, maybe the 31. Defensively, they rally quickly after the broken tackle. Here's the 2nd and 7. And Thomas has it. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Let's go now. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Hey, defense, let's go. Pick it up, D. Check 99. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 57. Mike, 57. I'm coming for you, son. I'm coming for you, son.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Flushed out right. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. Nick Bosa in there to get him. It's a loss of 5. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack. So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17. As we'll send you back over to Orlando with our EA Sports Halftime Report, here's Jonathan Coachman. All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start calling back, they've got to start putting more pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. They run with Hines. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
Well, they still have time to get them established, but in my estimation, they've got to pick up the urgency here. They've got to get quickly in and out of the huddle and run off a bunch more plays.
The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
85, I'm coming for you. I'm coming for you.
Here's Lance to throw it. That's to the right side, complete to Kittle. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another first down at the Colts 43.
And that was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10.
Tight end right.
Throwing now is Lance. Man open, that's Deebo Samuel. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. I don't know what they talked about at halftime. Whatever it was, it worked. They look like a different team here in the 3rd quarter.
Yeah, I doubt that there are very many trash cans that got kicked over, that type of a speech. I think what they did was they analyzed what worked in the first half, what didn't, and figured out a better game plan.
Watch twist. Shot. 17. Shift.
Throwing on first down is Lance. Oh, he'll look downfield for Kittle. That is caught by the tight end Kittle. Touchdown, 49ers. George Kittle hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the 49ers have cut it back within a score. PAT up and good by Rosales. And they'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And maybe some renewed pressure on this unit following the touchdown a moment ago. It's back to a 1-score game.
And because of that pressure, because it's now a 1-score game, they know this is where you need to slow the momentum change, because otherwise that could overrun your team. You've got to be careful right here.
112 yards for him on the ground now. He has been a tough man to bring down all night. The last run got 6. Now 2nd and 4.
Hey, turn it up 60. Trap 60. 57 to Mike. 57 to Mike. Hey, keep it up. Keep it up.
Looking to throw. Escaping the pressure right. And he'll just get rid of it.
Well, you most certainly don't want to go 3 and out here and give the football right back because your friend, Old Momentum, he's wondering if he should change sidelines about right now. And if you don't convert here, guess what? He's going to make the trek to the opposite side, and all of a sudden, you've got a battle on your hands.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. He'll look to throw. Got a man complete. It's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield.
Oh, that's a big let off there on 3rd down because you've got to account for the running back coming out of the backfield. They didn't, and they got burned, not just for a 1st down, but for big yardage as well.
On 1st down, it's Taylor, and he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. He continues to have a big night here under the lights carrying the football.
And some guys prefer night games. For whatever reason, their bodies react a certain way. They love the spotlight. Maybe that's what it is. The best seats in the house, the ones where he's carrying the football for his offensive teammates. The worst seats, the 11 guys trying to tackle him on defense.
Joker, 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 Joker. Cowboy 80.
They'll run on 1st down. It's Jackson, and he'll get 3 down at the 34-yard line.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Let's go.
2nd and 7, operating from the 34.
Hey. Check 43. Cougar 19.
Here's Taylor. And he's going to have this pretty close to a 1st down as the tackle is made at the Niners' 27. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. More with Taylor. And Taylor, I don't think he got there. No, he did not. Unable to break free, and he's marked short. Call it no gain that time, and they're going to be left looking up at a 4th and 1. And now the Colts call on their field goal unit here. From the right hash, this from 44 yards out. McCann's kick up and good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So 3 points, response there to that opening touchdown of this 3rd quarter.
And that's an important 3, both in terms of adding to your lead, but also letting the other guys know you're not going to just come out in the 2nd half and take over. Keep playing.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back. Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
Lance now on first down. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. He had 3 of those sacks last week en route to being the AFC Defensive Player of the Week 1 right there. How do you block him now?
That's the question you think that they'd be able to answer. After having 3 the week before, you would make all the necessary adjustments in practice, but he's such an imposing force, he knows how to get to the quarterback anyway.
Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Lance looking to throw it. That's complete to Hines out of the backfield. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They get 11 back on that one. It leads to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
41 Mike, right here, 41 Mike. I'm trying to come.
Now Lance. And he will find his man Samuel. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A big connection on that one. 31 yards. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Hines. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here on a Sunday night. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Ready. 2nd down and 8.
Come off the ball hard. Reset, tight right. We ain't giving up nothing. Smash. Red. 41, Mike, 41. Go.
From the gun, it's Lance. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
The Niners on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 8.
41's coming. 41's a Mike. I'm scared. Hey, 41's Mike. 41's Mike. I got that.
And Lance now to throw. They'll find Hines out of the backfield. And he is going to have a Niners 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. In a 2-score game, obviously, every play, every 3rd down, like we saw there, magnified. Big pickup.
It was a huge pickup. What they really want, though, is to not even get to 3rd down. They've got to maximize time and conserve as much as possible.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11. The Lance going to throw. They'll try and set up the screen to Hines. And they go the wrong way on this one. Losing yardage back at the 12. That one unable to develop, never got going. A loss of a couple, and it's 2nd down.
Ready. Mike, right here. 41 Mike. Blaster, 6. 41's the Mike. 41's the Mike. Check 41. 3 buzz.
Here's Lance. The pass underneath. Here's Hines with it. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. So the completion good for 7 there. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down.
Let's make these babies cry all the way back home, y'all. Let's make these babies cry all the way back home. What? 6, mega. 41. Hey, get in the way.
Again, he'll drop to throw. And he's going to that is sack number 17 now on the season. So on 4th down, out trots the kicker in a big spot here. This is an easy one, 23-yarder. Rosas' kick is good. And they're back with a touchdown, 17-10.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. The field goal we just saw has us now at a one-score game, and on this side of the football, things are getting pretty tenuous, a little stressful.
Blood pressure up a little bit, you think?
I think up a lot a bit.
Could you imagine taking the pulse right now? It might be like a jackhammer out there on that side of the ball, but here's what the deal is. I think what we've observed is a team that's been playing not to lose, as opposed to playing to win. And they've got to get back to that, and that means opening things up again, being a little more free in what they're trying to get done on offense.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. They run with Taylor. And he's going to be stopped up quickly here. Just a yard up to the 39. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Second and 9 now. Thomas has got it, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50.
And these guys certainly are not hiding what their intention is. They're absolutely showing it. They're definitely not going to sit on this lead here in the 4th quarter.
1st and 10, Taylor now. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Coming up on 2nd and 7.
Get wide. Switch. No street. 7 Pirates. Let's go.
They're going to look to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
And that's one of those plays where it's hard to keep 2 eyes on the football when you know the contact's coming, let alone getting 2 hands around it, hugging it to your body, and absorbing the hit, even for those big tight ends who you would think could absorb that contact.
One of the bigger plays in the game thus far, and the crowd getting into it as we come up on a big 3rd down. They'll look to throw.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
He did a fine job there of not hitting him before the ball arrived, and I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
And that's off the right upright, and it bounces away no good. And this score will stay right where it is. So this defense gets an assist from the goalpost, and as a result, it's going to keep them within one score.
Yeah, and that looked to be good the whole way. But that is a big break here in the fourth quarter of a football game. Now your offense needs to find a way to capitalize.
Good starting field position for the 49ers as they have it 1st and 10 right at the 50-yard line.
Off of play action, here's Lance.
This will be caught at Samuel. And all the way down to the 5. A big play there for the Niners.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they started, so they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
Check strike. Check 37. Check 37. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. No. Off.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
That run didn't get very far, and I think when you're looking at his dimensions, he's a little bit on the smaller side. He's counting on the big guys up front to escort him in, and they couldn't create any kind of space for him, could they?
Yeah, didn't get the push they needed. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal.
Check Fury. Check safety.
Hines again.
And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Naeem Hines, touchdown number 15 of the year.
And the 49ers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes.
Don't forget the extra point. It's up and good. And we've got a tie game here in the 4th. (17-17) the score. All even to this point as the kick's away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this 4th quarter to try to grab that lead back. They'll run with Taylor to begin the drive.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
Another carry for their leader, and a good one. It's crunch time. They'll need him to continue to be productive in both the run and passing game in order for them to try and snatch a victory.
They'll run with Taylor. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46. So the Colts in possession of the football as we get you reset. They've got a 2nd down now as they search for a score to break this tie.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor.
And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Short gain last 2 plays. Who do you think's excited about that?
Absolutely, this defense, they're saying go right ahead with those. So 3rd and 2, and I count 6 defensive backs out there.
Check like 33. And let's pin the mirrors back and go full strength.
They give to Taylor out of the gun.
And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Come on. Set. flying. Don't let him breathe. Don't let him breathe. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Don't let him breathe.
On first down, it's Taylor, and maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line.
Pretty straightforward play there by the linebacker. He saw the run, went with straight-ahead pursuit, and dumped him behind the line of scrimmage.
Now they contend with a 2nd and 12 after the loss.
Watch the screen. 70, Timberwolf. Check 25, check 25. 57. 18, Rattle. 18, Rattle. 57. Mike, 57. Let's put him up.
From the gun, it's Taylor. And he works it to the 30-yard line here, right at the 30. And now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as it comes with 1:04 left to go in the game. By the way, you'd be looking at about a 47-yarder from here as they come up on an important 3rd down. And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeout.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
Okay, ready? He's coming. Check in, check in. Check back 30.
They'll run on first down. Taylor. And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage. The tackle by Eric Armstead.
All right, my man, this is now where it's risk-reward. Because on defense, you've got to crowd the line of scrimmage. You've got to get in all the gaps, get up tight on everyone, and try and force the field goal attempt here. You can't let them break one big, but you know something, when you crowd the line of scrimmage, if they do pop one, it's going to go a long way.
Yeah, I was going to say could take it to the house, but the magnitude of this possible upcoming field goal, every yard counts. And now it all rests on the right foot of their kicker. 2 seconds on the clock. This for the win. And it's good. He got it. He missed his lone attempt earlier, but he connects when it matters most. And the Hoosier State will celebrate tonight as the Colts have won it. So this one winds up an Indianapolis victory. And you look back over the score sheet, interesting. A very clean game, no turnovers by either side.
An absolute rarity when we watch games now because defenses have put such an emphasis on taking the ball away. Well, what we saw here was offenses spending their time saying, look, you know they're coming for it. Ball security is paramount. So they worked on that, not just a week of practice, but I'm sure all during training camp. Make sure when you have it, tuck it away because danger lurks everywhere you turn.
So for Indianapolis, they solidify their spot in the playoffs as they run their mark to 12-4 on the year. And for Charles Davis and our entire crew here at EA Sports, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying so long, everybody.